Hi, my name is Linnery, and this is nail art that I did in October. Now, October was a very busy month for me as I went to Maine. Woo! I got to see my family in Maine, and we had such a lovely, lovely time. But that meant I had about a week and a half where I could not paint my nails. But first, if you enjoy nail polish related content or someone who's just doing tomfoolery on the internet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would mean oh so much, and thank you to the people who already hit that button. Let's get into it. On the first, I did a manicure on my right hand to represent the changing of the leaves in Maine. I wanted my fiance to fully experience a New England fall, and we missed peak leaf peaking by like a week, but we timed it fairly well in other respects, so it was alright. I've seen Maine be much more beautiful because I grew up there, but it was alright. I think this manicure came out so freaking good. Oh my goodness. I used the LA Color jellies to get that just changing of the leaves texture in my leaves. Oh my goodness gracious. It came out so cute. And I need LA Colors, please release a yellow in that jelly formula. I need it so bad, and I was missing it so hard while doing these nails. I need a yellow. I actually sent LA Colors a DM trying to use what little clout I have to try and like sway them, be like, hey, I'm a super fan of this formula, and I just thought I'd let you know I'd really appreciate a yellow. Thank you. And they left me on red. I don't even think they read the DM. That's fine. It's whatever. The only thing I'd have to critique about this manicure though is the fact that my mousse isn't well centered. I should have brought the mousse over just a slightly bit more. That way it was way more apparent what it was. But other than that, it was heckin' cute. Still on the first. On my left hand, I did an actual manicure of just all the things that Maine is famous for. It's lobster, it's wildlife, it's trees, and of course it's lighthouses. I feel like my lobster, I could have gone a little bit smaller to make it a little bit more successful, but oh my goodness, this manicure was just so clean. I rarely get clean, sharp lines in my manicures, and I just really enjoyed how clean it was. And the lighthouse, it glows in the dark, okay? 10 out of 10, it has everything I love. I also achieved a lot of visual texture on my thumb, but with the LA Colors jellies. Those are coming in handy so much for nail art. I'm absolutely loving them to death. On the 10th, I wanted to start a how to do nail art series on my channel, which I hope to continue. I haven't yet filmed a second video for it yet, but hopefully this will just be an ever-going thing on my channel. So I wanted to do blood drips, little skulls, a mummy, and bones. I feel like those are very, very easy to achieve. Even if you're a complete beginner to nail art, I feel like all those are easily achievable, and if you mess them up, it's still going to look super successful. There is no messing up in art. It's just getting a little bit more practice as you go along. And then, still on the 10th, I did Water Marble Ghost. I'll leave I can't remember their username right now, but I'll leave it right there. They had this lovely little how-to guide on their Instagram, and I was like, that looks like a lot of fun to make Water Marble Ghost. Let's try it out. And oh my goodness, it was so much fun. Just dropping a drop of polish in water and then just squishing it around a bunch, trying to get it into ghost shapes. They came out so cute and so funny, and I feel like I gave them each like their own little personalities, which helps out a lot with the nail art. I think personality helps so much, but I was just so pleased with this manicure. It came out so cute. Okay, I wasn't sure if I should count this one or not, but it was nail art, but it's extra cursed. On the 12th, I wanted to also prove a point that nail art can be done on short nails as well, so I painted the smallest part of my nail to show extreme nail biting and whatnot, to prove a point that all the nail art looks that I showed you can successfully do on short nails. I'll get a lot of comments being like, man, I wish I could do nail art. I just have short nails. Short nails aren't an excuse. You can do it. On the 17th, on my right hand, I broke a nail. So, to make lemon from lemonade, I have always wanted to do the fang manicure, but I didn't want to have to cut my nails into weird shapes for just one nail art. So, opportunity presented itself. I broke a nail, so might as well do fang nail art. This was so fun. Oh my goodness gracious, I loved it so much. And I tried something I haven't tried before, blood spatter. Now, I used a bobby pin and I blew through the bobby pin to achieve that look. Now, this is supposed to solve the issue of straws using too much polish and having too much polish on them. I think it worked to great success. Also, this manicure glows in the dark. Done. Done. On the 19th, I did my candy corn gradient nails. Yay! Okay, so a lot of things went wrong. First, when I went to apply my gradient, I went white, yellow, orange, forgetting what candy corn looks like. So I started gradiating, and then someone was like, you messed up your colors. And I was like, oh no. But the lazy person in me was like, I don't want to get a new sponge, and I don't want to take off what I've already just done. So I'm just gonna keep going, correct myself, and hope it all works out. This is probably the worst gradient I've ever done, and I feel like none of this was my fault, okay? All right, I put the colors in the wrong order. I didn't want to get a new sponge, and I didn't want to take it off. I feel like this is not on me. So I just slapped a couple faces on him and called it good. Just walk away from this manicure, leave my hand behind, we're ignoring it. On the 24th, I did a manicure inspired by the March of the Dead in Cursive Strahd, done by this artist right here. I can't remember the name. I'm so terrible at remembering names. This person really does bring to life just the Cursive Strahd atmosphere, and I love it oh so much. I've always just been drawn to this particular piece, and I just wanted to put it on my nails. And I feel like it was fairly successful. I feel like my church nail wasn't so successful, but the ghost looked so heckin' cute. My lady had such texture. She looked absolutely stunning. I think if I were to do this nail over again, I probably would freehand the church just to make it much smaller. I feel like its size really just took away, and it just looks like just muddled nothing on my nails, but I am happy with the rest of them. On the 26th, I did American flag nails. I was going to vote early the next day, so I wanted to make sure I had a manicure planned for my polling station. Honestly, this isn't even the best American flag I've ever done. My vinyls weren't sticking down. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they weren't sticking down, but they just weren't. So I had to freehand a bunch of lines. So all of my sizing is just off. And because I tried vinyls at the beginning, one of my nails came out really, really thick and ribbed for her pleasure. Sorry, I've already made that joke once. I had to do it again. It was just ungodly weird. It just felt weird. I could feel how bumpy it was. Though I did quickly freehand a stupid eagle. I did not plan to freehand an eagle whatsoever on my thumb, but my chat was like, you need to put something on your thumb. And I was like, fine, I'll just quickly do an eagle. And damn, did that eagle come out better than the entire manicure? Damn. Son, that eagle came out sick. And on the 31st, I was feeling a little bit just creatively bankrupt, and Polished Mess sent me a DM of someone doing nail art. Someone was shaping fake nails to be cat heads. And I was like, sick, that's hella dope. So I decided to do it on my natural nails. So for the 31st, instead of Halloween nail art, I decided to spook everyone by traumatizing my nails again. Okay, my Dremel is terrible. It is terrible. I keep calling it a Dremel. It's not Dremel, but mine, whatever, my stupid nail drill is awful. It was slow, and at some points it did hurt. A lot of the heads did hurt. But you know, it's just my nails. Who the fuck cares? This shape is awful. I hate it. It keeps getting caught on everything, and I think I've been, because I did this the 31st, and today is technically the 18th. So I've been 18 days with this fucking nightmare, and I haven't broken them yet. Okay, let's get back into the manicure. Stop talking about my stupid nail shape. So I put cat heads. I did their nail art look. Just cat heads. It came out cute. It came out pretty stinking cute. I tried to make one look like Batman, and I thought that was very funny and it entertained me, though I don't think it was too readable. Oh well. I think for my favorite manicure of October, it has to go to the Clean Maine Mani. I feel like that one just was so successful on all fronts. It had all my favorite characteristics of nail art. It was glow in the dark, it was clean, it was extremely readable, and like it was well executed, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that was the nail art that I did in October. What nail art did you do in October? Or what polish did you wear? Nail polish is not just about nail art, it's about loving what's on your nails. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye! My grandmother dragged me up and down the coast of Maine. I have seen every single lighthouse in the state of Maine. It is absolutely just